boy, you know me.
You know, shout out to Busta, man. Listen, first of all, I just want to say, yo, Busta is an incredible entertainer, phenomenal hip-hop artist. Yo, phenomenal artist. I bang some of Busta's shit now. Seems like he's finally getting in touch with his inner self, bringing out his inner truth. Just recently performed in Atlanta wearing the ritualistic dress. It's just another attempt to promote an agenda. I don't like the message that it sends to the children that are watching, for grown adult men, to make it look as if it's okay for grown adult men to wear dresses. In my opinion, it's him pushing forth this agenda, which is the feminization and emasculating of the black man. No knock against the LGBTQ community, but that's just my position. You know, the argument and the debate is it's not a dress, he had pants on under it. To me, that's inconsequential. It doesn't matter. If you have to have a debate on whether it's a dress or not, that in itself is problematic. The imagery of it is very disturbing. You know, like I said, it sends a message to the children, which in my opinion, it's not cool. It's promoting a feminine image from a man.
You know, my family is Jamaican, and
like, you know, your own culture frowns upon that type of activity. So, you know, they must have been offering him a serious bag or made him a serious offer for him to put on that dress. I'm saying it's a dress. I don't care if he had on pants under it. For you to argue and debate whether it's a dress or not, just that alone is problematic. It's a dress. Busta has, you know, been going around promoting this myth that hip-hop started in Jamaica.
oh, hip-hop shit was birthed from Jamaica. Like, Kool Herc is a Jamaican nigga. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The whole concept of having big-ass speakers stockpiled on top of each other and playing loud-ass music outside, that come from Jamaica. That's dancehall culture. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So Kool Herc brought dancehall culture to the U.S. and gave birth to hip-hop culture.
That's emphatically false. I don't have a problem with you celebrating your Jamaican culture and being proud of that. I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue with you even being God body at the same time. My problem is for you disrespecting the foundational black Americans who made it possible for you to come over here and even thrive and eat. It's very disrespectful for Busta Rhymes to be promoting this message. You know, we talk about, you know, black Americans don't have any type of culture.
You know, it's not like you find in every urban community, you know, Middle Eastern and black or Asian and black. You know, you always see Latino and black. And I think we just so a part of each other's cultural significance, not only as tropical people, but even here in the United States, where the multicultural, because the U.S. ain't got no culture. They shit is all our shit. A bunch of our shit is what makes the U.S. whatever you want to call it. We still don't know what that culture is for the U.S., but it's a mix-up of all of our cultures in the urban community. You know, the Latino and the West Indian has the greatest influence, and we've always had, and we'll always will, and it's just been that way. So I've actually been influenced by the Latino community, which allows me to feel that much more comfortable.
For one, hip-hop is undoubtedly the foundational Black American culture with which you came over here and actually thrived off of, made a living off of. On top of that, you claim to be God body, part of 5% nation, nation of gods and earths. That's indisputably a foundational Black American culture.
Speaking of destiny, I heard you converted to Islam?
I've been Islam.
Okay.
I've been Islam since I was 12, 13 years old. Because I was introduced to the 5% Nation of Islam when I was 12 or 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it's been that ever since.
You use our culture to come up, and then when you get your weight up, you want to turn around and start talking slick. That is the action of a tether. Those actions right there. The fact that you are an immigrant doesn't make you a tether. It's your behavior and the things that you do. And that right there is really problematic, in my opinion. It's very foul for you to come out after all these years, because you never ever came out in the beginning. Leaders of the new school, LOS, Dinko D, Charlie Brown, and you were never ever repping Jamaican culture. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but at the same time, for you to come out and be disrespectful and say that Jamaican and Latino culture is what makes up American culture, as if our culture doesn't exist, and this is the very same culture that you latched onto in order to come up. That's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? It's very disrespectful. And to make it all correlate back to the very essence and theme of this video, the fact that you would even wear a dress, for one, in Jamaican culture, they frown upon that baddie boy activity. You know that. And you know, for one, 5% nation, God body, gods of earth, nation of the gods of earth, definitely don't play that type of game. No disrespect to the LGBT community, but what I'm saying is actual and factual. So yeah, family, let me know what you think about Busta Rhymes wearing this dress. Do you think that this is some kind of ritualistic, ceremonial thing going on? Do you think that there's really nothing to it? And how do you feel about the fact that Busta Rhymes has been pushing this myth that hip-hop started in Jamaica and that Black Americans don't have no culture, and the only culture we have is what culture that the Latinos and Jamaicans brought to America? Hit me in the comments to let me know. Until then, everybody, be well and stay safe.